Four big cats have arrived in the Northland after they were seized from a roadside attraction in Oregon amid animal welfare concerns there. After a 4-day search at a West Coast safari game park, more than 300 animals were seized and relocated. The park had years of animal welfare violations, including cases of underfed lions, missing exotic animals, and poor sanitation. So the team with the Wildcat Sanctuary helped relocate the animals and brought a jaguar, leopard, lion, and a lynx back with them to Sandstone, Minnesota, where they're now being cared for. Since this investigation is still ongoing, there are no updates on those animals' conditions.